Now, it might feel like time is standing still at the moment, but this weekend there is a big reminder that it hasn't. It's everyone's favourite pickle and our number one loose man. Yeah, it's Rex's first birthday. Can you believe that? A year already.
No, it actually really upsets me. I feel like it's flown by. Yeah.
Growing up too quickly.
Just feels really weird. I still feel like it was only yesterday that I came in here and he was just born, you know. You came, I don't know, how old was he?
Just can't
2 weeks old?
I just can't believe. But then, you know, in another way, he's got such an incredible character that to think that he's only got that in a year is quite amazing. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I love him so. We're so lucky with all our children. He's he's such a ray of sunshine. You know, honestly, he's really lit up our little worlds.
Yeah.
It's lovely seeing your boys with him.
Sorry, I was just going to say, Stacey, I don't think I've ever seen a baby smile consistently like little baby Rex. He's incredible, he really is.
It is really funny because people message me all the time and say, why is he smiling all the time? What's wrong with him?
Sorry.
I'm like, I don't know, he just genuinely, he's like that, isn't he? You say hello to him and the first thing he does is go...
Yeah. But the other thing is, you also, I mean, we're posting now, but you wouldn't have shown pictures of your baby to people crying its head off. You just wouldn't, would you? You only show nice pictures anyway, don't you? So whether it's social media or not. Jay, would like to see a picture of my child really upset. Look. You don't do that, do you? But he is really smiley. What are you going to do for his birthday?
So obviously, it's a shame that we can't see anyone, but we are going to enjoy it, and then we'll just celebrate afterwards. You know, he's only one, so he won't know. But we're just going to have... I'm going to try and make a cake and
my goodness,
organise some garden games.
Say that, I'm laughing because when Jack was one... Right, so I don't bake. You know I love cooking, but I'm rubbish at baking cakes. My sister, on the other hand, amazing baker. So she said to me, would you like me to do Jack's first birthday cake? I went, yes, absolutely, of course. And then literally 2 days before his birthday, I thought, I got that real mummy guilt. And I was like... It's my baby. I should be making his cake. I will be judged for not making his cake. So I thought, what can I do that's inventive? And I thought, I know, I'll do a number one. I'll buy a Madeira cake, cut it, you know, into the shape of number one, cover it in chocolate something or other.
It's very inventive.
Yeah, that is really
I was thinking creative.
like
Thank you, creative. And then this is a mother's love, right? Jack's, for some reason, one of Jack's first words was purple. Don't know why. Just purple, purple. So I went to what was Woolworths in those days on the high street, pick and mix, right? And I stood looking quite strange, I have to think, with the paper bag and the little scoop, and I picked out every purple Smartie. Took ages. So, and then I covered it in purple Smarties, and I was like, thank you. It's a mummy cake.
That's love, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like enormous
the
effort.
pictures in the video. There is a video which I was trying to find to show you, but I couldn't find it. The happy birthday thing comes, and there's my sister she made this amazing cake with a train and little driver little hat on and 3 little piglets in the back. He loved pigs. It was beautiful. And then walking behind her is me looking like I'm carrying a house brick. It's just like this big brown thing with like one candle. Happy birthday. But it's that pressure, you know, that pressure of first birthday, it's got to be special.
It's more for you and your family, isn't it? Because I feel like that first year is the craziest year of highs and lows. And, you know, if you think of the early days of how hard it is when you have a newborn and you get through it all, and then they start giving you so much back, and they're learning to walk and they're talking and they're laughing. And when you get to that milestone of a year, you do feel like, I've made it. We've all survived.
Well, we've got pictures of him walking. With these, he's literally his first
just
step.
started to take a couple of steps.
And were you and Joe both there?
Yeah, you know, for the silver lining of this cloud that is coronavirus is having these moments at home and both being there. Yeah. I've missed a lot of milestones of my children because of work and everything else. So to be at home and to be able to witness that was really, really special.
What about Zach, Saira? What about Zach's first birthday? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. I mean, again, like Stacey, you know, for me, it was all about showing everybody I've got my baby, because obviously I went through IVF and it was a really, looking back now, a really hard struggle. So I wanted to just give him the best birthday ever. And my family came and they were all gathered. And really, it was a birthday for me rather than Zach, because Zach was teething and he just sat there like that. all throughout, everything was happening around him and he was teething. But yeah, I think the first birthday for me was just we made it. We've got our baby, we've got our family, and thank you. And it was really appreciative. And yeah, and Stacey, I feel sorry, not feel sorry for you, I feel for you that you can't have your family around on Rex's birthday, but hopefully it'll happen later
That's
after.
you're right. You know, everyone goes like, oh, why'd you bother? Because, you know, he won't know. But it's actually the family, isn't it? You're doing it for the
celebrating
family.
the new soul, isn't it? That's what.
And also, if you've got other kids, I feel like I have to do the same for each of them. I can't just throw one a party at one and then forget the others, because they know. I mean, the baby books, I had to fill in Zach's baby book the other day because we were looking through Rex's, and he was like, so where's mine? I was like, oh. Buy an old baby book.
Chopping your own locks of hair off.
Trying to find a foreskin somewhere. That's all I'm going to do. Anyone got a spare foreskin? Honestly, if you don't do the same, they grow up and they find out.
Did you find one?
I used an old onion ring.
Joe's looking a bit strange in his recent posts.
What about you? First birthday, like, memory?
Well, mine isn't actually a very good one. It's a shame because obviously I had her late, Maddie, and she was so precious. Born on Christmas Day, so I thought it was going to be the most magical of birthdays. You know, Christmas Day, my longed-for baby. But I had very bad. That was just very soon after having her, actually. But I had terrible eczema. I had no skin on my hands at all, just raw flesh. It was so disgusting. So I couldn't pick her up. I couldn't bake. I couldn't make her a cake. I couldn't do anything. And all the photographs of it, I'm just like in the background looking on the edge of tears. But she didn't remember. It's fine.
But milestones are interesting things, aren't they? Because I think, particularly with your first baby, you feel like you're comparing all the time, don't you? And I think it was nice when you've got people, you know, where we talk about these things all the time, you realise eventually they all kind of catch up and that we shouldn't worry too much about when are they walking. I mean, I was reading yesterday, an 8-week-old baby could stand up.
Oh, my
goodness.
8 weeks.
Oh, literally 8 weeks. Oh, my goodness. It's almost like he's saying, I'm only 8 weeks, I shouldn't be doing this. I don't know how to go back.
8 weeks.
There's a pressure, though, isn't there, on milestones? I was lucky because I had Zach so young that I had no one else with a baby, so what he did, I was just like, oh, that must be it. But there is a lot of pressure.
There is pressure, but don't listen to that. They'll all get there in the end.
Yeah, they will.